Okay, so today I'm gonna be telling you guys probably the top three creepiest things that's ever happened to me. Don't mind my hair, by the way. I just got back from the gym. Woke up early as shit today. I'm a little tired. But okay. So I'm gonna be telling you guys the top three scariest, creepiest, weirdest shit that's ever happened to me. I kind of made a video like this when I first started this channel a long time ago. But one, I was shy, and two, I didn't really go into detail. So I'm kind of, this is just a better version of that video. Plus, I'm adding more. Okay. So let's get straight into it. Number one, I know what I'm about to tell you guys. You're not gonna believe for shit. I know you're gonna think I'm crazy. Maybe this is when I was like 12 and like 12 or 13, by the way. So maybe you're gonna think I'm crazy. Maybe you're like, oh, he's just a fucking kid. But I'm not the only one that saw this shit. Okay, I'm not the only one. Unless my parents were just lying to me and saying they saw it too. But this went down in Arizona. Okay, I was in Arizona, and by the way, let me like paint the setting real quick. It's bright as shit outside of Arizona. Okay, it's not. This isn't at night. This is in the day. It's in the day. It's like at 2 o'clock. Hot as shit. Normal day. Whatever. So going down the street, stop. There's a red light. You know, and also by the way, the street was very very empty. Like there's almost like nobody there, no cars, whatever. We're on the way to the house. Normal street, just empty. We're like one of the only cars there. We get hit with a red light, right? At the red light, there's a lady waiting for the crosswalk, okay? And we're just there waiting. We're like, okay, is she gonna cross or not? Like, you know, like she's allowed to cross. She's not gonna cross or what? And I swear to God, what I tell you guys right now, it's true what I saw. Like, it's my truth, and I'm not lying to you. I have no reason to. I swear on everything, this is what I saw. I saw this lady, also, by the way, it's like an older lady, you know, like not super old, but definitely older. I saw this lady turn into a fucking bird, bro. You're not gonna believe shit I'm telling you guys right now. I saw her turn into a bird. Me, my mom, and my dad saw this shit. You know, we all saw this because you know I was wide awake. I was looking. I was like, let's go. We're finally here in Arizona because we drove there from California. We're like, oh my god, we're finally here. We're about to get to the house. Like, finally, bro. Like, let's go. I'm finally able to get out the car. And so I'm just looking out the windshield, right? I'm like, okay, we're almost at the house, and to see that lady fucking turn into a bird. By the way, there's no like special effects that happen, right? There's no fucking smoke or shit like some Batman shit. There's nothing like that. It's just she just turns into a bird and just flies away. And I'm just like, in the moment, I don't know why I didn't like really react to it. I just kind of was like, whatever. I don't know why in the moment. I was just like, oh, that's cool. But like now looking back at it, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like what the hell did I see? What was that? Literally. And I don't know, maybe there's some crazy shit in the Arizona area. I don't know, maybe there's just some crazy shit going down over there. Maybe I ate some food. Maybe me, my mom, my dad, we all ate some food with some like fucking psychedelics in there or something, bro. I don't know what was in it. I don't know. Maybe there's some shit in the food. Maybe there's some shit in the water. I don't know. But we all saw this lady turn into a bird and fly away right there. And like I said, guys, the street was pretty empty. There was really no cars there. As far as I can remember, there was really no cars in the street. Really nobody there besides that lady at the crosswalk. And she turns into a fucking bird and flies away. And I don't know why in the moment I was just like, oh, cool. But now I'm just like, what the actual fuck was that? I don't even know, bro. That's number one. All right. Weirdest shit. I know you guys are not going to believe me, bro. And believe me, if I was watching somebody else's video and they just started saying some crazy ass shit like that, I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, all right, yeah, sure. But yeah, that's number one on the list. Number two, I don't know what it is about Mexico, right? I don't know what it is, why whenever I ask like somebody about Mexico, whenever they have something to tell me about Mexico, they always experience some weird shit, like paranormal shit, witches, whatever the fuck. I don't know why. I don't know why they're always experiencing weird things over there. I don't know what goes down that much. But yeah. So I went to a city in Mexico, right? Like a border city, like right across the border, right there, bam. And we stayed at, I stayed at my grandma's house over there, It was like it was me and a bunch of my other family. We were all there. I don't know if it was a reunion or what it was. I think it was just to go visit. And we're all just chilling there. And, everything's cool. Everything's chill, cool, whatever. I remember seeing a room with a bunch of stuffed animals in it. I'm like, okay, it's a little creepy, but whatever. Everything's chill while I'm in Mexico, right? When it turns is when I'm on the way back. I'm back in the United States, driving through a long-ass desert. And we're coming through the desert. And, people get bored, start telling our stories. We start telling stories about random shit. And my mom and my cousin started talking about, like, scary things that happened in Mexico, like paranormal things that they've experienced, or my grandma, my tias, whatever. Just random stories that everybody's told. And they just all, like, started talking about this. And I was just sitting in the back, very intrigued. I was like, okay, this is very interesting to hear, but nothing really happened when I was there. So where the fuck is that at? You know, where was it at? So we were all, they were telling the stories for a while. You know, saying how this house was haunted. The house I stayed at was fucking haunted. The house I told, I just told you guys how there was a room with a bunch of stuffed animals, whatever. How they fucking move and everything. I'm like, oh, what the fuck. So whatever, right? They tell these stories, and I finally get back home. Everything's chill, and tonight, you guys see these medals up there? Those medals or whatever, those like things. Everything's chill. I'm getting ready to sleep. I'm like, all right, let me sleep soon. Those start moving, but they don't start moving crazy. They just start moving like this, like that. Nothing too crazy. It's just like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm not gonna jump to conclusion or anything. I'm gonna think logically. I'm gonna think very logically in these type of scenarios. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it's a wind, even though my window wasn't really open and my door's closed, but maybe somehow wind's pushing those metals. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. So they're just moving very slowly, right? So I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but I was like, that is weird because that's never ever really happened. But whatever, I'm gonna let it slide. So I'm just chilling, and then my desk right here, right? And this is where it gets fucking crazy, bro. I'm chilling, I'm ready to sleep. I hear this on my desk, bang, bang. Like let me do it. Let me do it right now. Watch. I hear this, like that, but twice. And I'm just like, I'm like stuck between fight or flight. I don't know if I should fucking run or I should get ready to fucking do some shit. I'm stuck. I just can't move. I'm frozen right here in my bed. I'm frozen. I'm laying in my bed. I'm frozen. I don't move. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, I'm like, what was that? I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, maybe something fell. So then I'm like, oh, okay, maybe something from the top of the computer fell. So I go, there's nothing there. I check if anything fell on the ground or something. I don't know, nothing there. I'm like, okay, maybe my dog hit it somehow. Nope, he's sleeping right here. I'm like, what was that? That shit's moving. Then it's like the table starts getting banged on. And I'm like, oh, hell no. There's literally no way a ghost from Mexico jumped in the back of our car and fall and just is here now. I'm like, oh, shit, well, that's cool. I guess got a new roommate. It's fucking cool. But the thing is, and then I got up. I'm like, fuck, bro, I gotta get the fuck out of this room. So I got out of my room. I got up slowly, and then I ran out. I bolted out of here. I ran. Then I went to my mom's room. I told her what just happened. Like, this just happened, this just happened, this just happened. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't care. She didn't believe anything I said. She's like, oh, I think you're just, like, scared because of the stories we told her. Whatever. I'm guessing that's what she was thinking. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I guess my word's no good around here? Like, really? Really? Cool. You know what? Alright, cool. Let me just go back to the room, and if I get possessed, I get possessed. Fuck it, let's go. So I come back to the room. I'm chilling in here. Nothing happens anymore. And nothing's ever happened again like that since that day. So I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just a wake-up call from if there was a spirit here telling me, hey, we're real, bam, bam, and it just dipped. I don't know. I've never really been big into ghosts or whatever. I've more been big into, like, true crime, like, because, that just actually happened. It's true crime, but ghosts and everything I've never been super big into because, I'm like, it's possible, but I don't know. But that shit was like, what the hell? Okay, maybe they are real. I don't know. Maybe it was my mind playing tricks on me. I don't know. Maybe that noise was caused by something else that I just don't have the explanation to. I don't know. So that's number 2. Let's go right into number 3. All right. Like I just told you guys, weird things always happen in Mexico, right? Like how my parents told me, or my mom, she's told me that, like, my great grandma's experienced some weird things in Mexico, like owls talking to her, like owls being, I'm like, what? Like owls being witches, I guess. And one time an owl came to my grandma and was talking to her, trying to take her kids or whatever. I'm like, right. Yeah, that happened for sure. But yeah, like from that to, I remember they had like some like, I don't remember what they're called, like a median, something like that. The person that comes and like tells you like if there's spirits around here, a median. I don't remember what they're called, but it went to my grandma's house, and I remember they're like walking through the house, and like a couple of them passed out and shit. I was like, okay, bro. So the one we're gonna focus on right now is the owl. So I just told you guys that I guess like an owl talked to her, or like owls or witches or whatever. Like my mom is like very scared of owls, and I don't know why. I've always told her, like, why are you so scared? She's like, I don't know, they just creep me out. And I'm guessing it's because of like stories she's heard from them, or I don't know, maybe some shit's happened she didn't tell me. But I used to have a trampoline in my backyard. So this is at night, by the way. Let me paint the setting again. Trampoline in the backyard. Me, my sister, my neighbor, we're laying in the backyard on the trampoline, looking up at the dark sky, whatever. It's night. It's like 9:30 to 10, and we're just chilling, talking about whatever. And then I don't know how it gets brought up, but then I start talking about the owls. The owls. How in Mexico this happens, and I start telling my neighbors stories about what's happened in my grounds or whatever, or what they've said supposedly they've experienced and all that. And yeah, we're chilling. After I get done telling him how owls, I guess, want to take kids in Mexico, or just take kids in general in Mexico. I guess they're witches or whatever, I guess. Put it like this: where I live, the birds that are around here, crows, pigeons, mourning doves. I think that's what they're called, mourning dove, mourning something. And those little small ass little brown birds, right? Every once in a while, maybe you'll see like a hawk or a condor, but that's it. The only time I've ever seen an owl around here was when my neighbor had one, illegally, by the way. My neighbor had one. A little brown one, though. It was brown. So, yeah, we're chilling. I finished telling up the story. I finished telling him, about how they take kids or whatever, or witches or whatever. I swear to you guys, we're all chilling right there, laying in a circle on that trampoline. Big ass white owl flies right over us. Big ass white owl. Huge white owl. And it's not high up in the sky. It's close. It's close where you can see its face and everything. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? We all get creeped out. We all get startled. We're like, what the hell? We all get a little shocked. We're like, what the fuck? And it's just I was like, all right, guys, it's getting kind of late. I was trying to play it off. I was like, all right, guys, it's kind of late. I think it's time for me to go inside, or us to go inside. And my neighbor went back home. He went back home. I locked my fucking back door. I locked my back door. My window, I usually leave it open at night. Let that cool breeze and let some fresh air in. But that night, I closed it, locked it. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm not getting taken from no witch, bro. I'm not getting taken by a witch. I'm not risking it. I run in my room. I close the door, close the window, close the back door, lock the door. I tell my parents what happened. My mom gets freaked out and shit. She gets all freaked out because she doesn't like owls at all. She gets all freaked out. And, yeah, bro, it's what are the odds that the one time I tell a story about, owls doing shit, a big-ass white owl flies right over us? What are the odds of that? Sure, it could be a coincidence or whatever, but it's really, what are the odds of that shit happening? And there you go, guys. That's my top 3 creepiest, weirdest experiences I've had so far. I'm sure I'll have more if I go explore some haunted places. I kind of want to, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, I don't know, actually. But, yeah, those are the top 3 weirdest things. The first one, I know you guys are gonna believe for shit. Second one, you might not believe for shit. Third one's believable, but you guys are probably like, oh, it's a coincidence or whatever. And trust me, guys, every one of these 3 things that have happened to me, I've tried to think of some sort of logical explanation. The first one, maybe I was just hallucinating or some shit, until my parents told me they saw it too. The second one, I was trying to be okay, maybe something fell. The third one, I just was thinking to myself, maybe it's just a coincidence, even though there's no fucking owls around here. But maybe they're not coincidence. Maybe they're not coincidences. I don't know. But yeah, those are the top 3 creepiest things. I'm trying to roll out these Halloween spooky videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'll think of something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Like and comment and subscribe. Let me know if anything is like this happened to you, or any creepy shit too. Let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.